Alright, y'all see me, it's y'all boy, y'all see the book. So, I'm finna grab my towel, I gotta read some of y'all. I want y'all to hear this. Because this was in my shana not earlier this morning. I couldn't find the exact scripture, but this is what he gave me to match up to it, right? And it said, he did not many mighty works because of their unbelief. So, while I was at church on Sunday, and they were talking about being focused and things of that nature and about how to pray for authority and other things, right? So this was pastors they was talking about, and it made a lot of sense. But while they were talking, Mashana not be listening. He'd be like, I like that. Ooh, that's good, Lord. So that's how he just, for real, that's what he be doing. Like, ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's he like, that's my work right there. So the whole time I'm listening, I keep hearing God say, your prayers, your prayers, your prayer. But then he gives me this verse. It's, let me see, y'all. It's Matthew 13 and 58, right? So I read the verse, so I started reading back to it because what had happened was Jesus came back to his own hometown. He came to the hood. Where he from? Where, you know, where his boys, his mans, and pots and pans, where they do their thizzle at. The problem was, everybody looked at him as, isn't this not Mary's son? Isn't his brother XYZ? Is this not Joseph the carpenter's son? See, they already labeled him, they judged him. So it said, he did not many mighty works there because of what? Their unbelief. So, I'm going to make this a line the way he showed me to. Y'all ride with your boy for me. Ride with your boy, be patient. Just get in the car, we going. So I'm listening and okay, God, I'm trying to figure out how you trying to say your prayers and just come together. Like, bring it in, Lord. Bring it in to your boy. Help me out. He said, this is what it is, son. He said, you're praying, but you ain't believing what you're praying for. He says, your prayers actually count. Because I'm going to tell you what happened to me when I first really got saved. So the one pastor I was up under then invited me to go to church back in met me like 2003, 2004, started going to church. But my assumption, where I messed up at, was I would always ask him to pray for me. See, that was my lack of unbelief. And I didn't realize that. And he told me one day, he said, you know, your prayers are just like mine. He said, I might have a better relationship with God, but your prayers are still just as effective as mine. And I'm like, you don't say. You sure? Because I was under the impression that you go to the man of God. He's like, but you are the man of God. So what God was showing me is that since I am the man of God, or you are the woman of God, you are the child of God, your prayers are just as effective. The problem with your prayers is that you don't believe for God in that area of your life. Okay, I wasn't ready. He was like, woo. I was like, okay, I hear you, Lord. You're showing out today. You're showing out. He said, but your prayers count. See, the difference is you're praying and believing for the house, but you're looking for an apartment. So y'all wasn't ready. Let me say it again. You're praying and asking God for a house, but you're still looking at apartments. So then that's unbelief. You're praying for a Lexus, but you're trying to go catch you a hoopty for $700-800. That's unbelief. You're praying for a career where you make $200,000-300,000 a year, but you keep applying to Burger King. See, y'all ain't ready. See, your prayers actually count. And the thing is, you're not looking for what you're praying for. Okay. I said, I feel you, Father. I'm like, Shauna, now break this down to your boy. He said, well, listen, my man, this how, I'm telling you, me and God got a real different type of conversation. He said, dig this, my man. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah. He said, on me, for real, on me. Check this out. If you start aligning yourself with the prayers that you're praying, why would I not open the door? I said, ooh. I said, say it again, Lord. He said, if you align yourself with the prayers that you're praying, why would I not open the door? So what he showed me is this. We have a tendency and a propensity all the time to be scared of going to go do something. We ask God for this. We ask God for great, grandiose things. The thing is, we're not going after ourselves. He's like, okay, I can give them to you. I got doors wide open. You can walk in them. The problem is when we walk in that door, we be like, ooh, yeah, wait a minute. I know you said I could have this, Lord, but it's like a whole lot, Lord. I don't know if I... See, you start doubting. That's where the unbelief comes in. So he can't do that mighty work in your life when you stop believing in him. Oh, listen. Your prayers count. But he said faith, that's in James, I know exactly where it says faith without works is dead. So he can't do nothing if you're not believing. So your prayers are there. Your prayers are heard. They're actually answered. The thing is, when he opened the door, we be like, I don't get it. And this is, I'm going to tell y'all, thank you, Shana. We get it in. We, you know what I'm saying? We together. We're a team. So what he said just now is this. I'll allow you to watch somebody else get what you've been praying for. because they started moving that direction. Ooh, y'all weren't ready for that. I wasn't even ready for that. I said, what you say just now? Shut up. He said, I will allow you, the person that's praying for these big houses, for these fancy cars, for these careers, and for all this other grandiose stuff, but he'll allow you to watch somebody else get it just to let you know that they was moving in that direction. And then you'll be upset, like, well, why you do that for them? He said, I ain't did nothing. They start moving, so I opened the door. He said, I already had to sit there for it. Just like I got to sit there for them, I haven't sat there for you. So listen, it's my time. But I'm telling you now, your prayers count. But you got to move in the direction that you're praying for. So it's me. Y'all see me? Listen, it's the book. One, 2 times for, 3 times for the road. Well, listen, till next time, as always, love is your boy. Peace.